Good morning, Scorpio. Welcome back to Lunem at Stellas Tarot. I hope everyone's doing really well. We have a full moon in Gemini. So I'm being drawn to do some slightly longer readings for my signs this week. So that's what I'm going to do for you. These cards have already jumped out as I was shuffling just now. So I've put them down. We'll see what comes up. Please do, take it if it resonates, but try not to make it fit. You'll know if this is the reading for you, Scorpio, okay? So we're looking at your recent past. Can we have another card, please, Spirit? What is happening in the recent past here for Scorpio? What I'm going to do is draw some cards and then we'll clarify with another deck, okay? Recent past here for Scorpio, please, Spirit. Thank you for the messages so far. Thank you for the gift of hindsight and the gift of foresight. Okay, I thought this one might come up because it was showing on the bottom of the deck a minute ago. Okay, so what we've got here is the feeling of being abandoned, actually. Being abandoned by somebody, somebody that's being quite emotionally cold towards you at the moment. And there's been a kind of a change of opinion about this person. It might be because they've left you feeling abandoned, or it could be that you have cut them out because of this change of opinion about them. We will go into it with a bit more detail, but I've got a King of Cups figure here sitting in your energy in the recent past. So the King of Cups is somebody that does feel very deeply, but they don't always show it. They can come across as a little bit cold and detached, even though they actually have really high emotional intelligence. The King of Cups for me is often an empath. It's the idea of having the emotional intelligence but needing to cut yourself off from that sometimes because of the risk of overwhelm. Okay, so they're very measured in their emotional approach, and this is why they don't always show what they're feeling. They sort of have to hold back a little bit, the King of Cups. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at the present time. What's the present time here for Scorpio, please? What's happening in the present time here for Scorpio? High Priestess. Yeah, there may be some things here that you don't currently understand. Some mysteries, perhaps, that are yet to be revealed to you, Scorpio. Anything else here for the present time, please, for Scorpio? Okay, these have just turned over, so I'm going to take the one that's at the bottom here. We've got the Ace of Swords, so there's some clarity. It's interesting that I just said about secrets and things being revealed, and then we've got an Ace of Swords coming through. Okay, anything else for present time, please, for our Scorpio? Anything else, please, Spirit? Take this one, thank you. The Tower. Present time, please, for Scorpio. Anything else? Six of Swords. Okay, so there's the idea here of moving away from something that's caused you quite a lot of strife. The Tower card here in your present time shows that there has been a collapse of something familiar that has catapulted you or is catapulting you into a new way of being. These are often life events that happen very suddenly that can be quite shocking, but as a result of that, you are now moving forward from this more troubled time into a calmer, more peaceful time. There is an element here as well of tapping into your intuition with the High Priestess. So you may be sitting in that energy at the moment. It's like almost like sometimes it can be like feeling around in the dark, trying to find answers to things that you can't see. But there is the sort of clarity here with the Ace. So I feel that there is some truth that's coming to light that is causing this collapse and this sudden change in your circumstances. It maybe is related to this King of Cups figure here, who you've had a change of heart about, or you've had a realization. You've had a realization about somebody, and I feel like maybe you're cutting them out now, or you have cut them out, or they have cut you out. Okay, if they've been emotionally cold towards you, there is a chance here that you're the one that's being left out in the cold at this time. Okay, what's happening in the not too distant future, please, for Scorpio? What's happening in the not too distant future, please, for Scorpio? Thank you. Anything else, please? Anything else, please, Spirit? I'll take those. Thank you very much. Okay, we've got a few cards here. Oh, the full moon is just, woo, it's It's making my head spin today. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm really, really feeling it. Okay, so I've got a King of Swords, Two of Wands, Magician card, and a Fool card. The Magician is showing up everywhere this week. There's obviously a lot of energy of manifestation happening at the moment. Now, Neptune is very prominent at the moment as well, which is our connection to our spirituality and our beliefs, the divine connection to the creative forces of the universe. Okay, so it's not unusual really when you think about it that the Magician is showing up, because it is a really good time for manifesting kind of spiritual practice and that kind of thing. So anyway, King of Swords, this is maybe you sitting in the energy of the King of Swords in the not too distant future. So there's the need here to be truthful, to speak your truth, to maybe be a bit commanding. Maybe it's time to lay down some rules, lay down some boundaries. The King of Swords is somebody that often sits in a position of authority, and you know, I don't know if you can see here the expression on his face, but it's almost like he's shouting at people, he's commanding people, he's laying down the law, he's keeping the peace almost. So maybe that is a position that you need to be sitting in. We'll have a look whether it's actually the same energy as we have up here with the King of Cups, because we do have two kings. We have a Two of Wands. This is the idea of needing to make a decision about something, but maybe investigating your options first, doing some research. Okay, it's about making an informed decision. The Magician, so as I said, manifestation, making things happen. The Magician has all the tools that they need in order to bring things into the physical realm. Okay. This can often mean also maybe that somebody is a trickster, creating illusions, that kind of thing as well. But we'll go into more detail on that. And then we have a Fool. Okay, so the idea of a new beginning, stepping out, taking a leap of faith, trusting that the universe has got your back. All right, so let's clarify a little bit, Scorpio, okay, because I've got quite an interesting story developing here for you. All right, why is the Five of Pentacles here, please? Let's clarify, Spirit. Why is the Five of Pentacles here for Scorpio, please? Let's clarify, Spirit. Thank you. Eight of Wands, some quite fast moving energetic connection here in the past, and a Ten of Cups. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that you put a lot of energy into a connection here with somebody for the future. This is somebody that you feel or felt that you would have a Ten of Cups with, which is the ultimate contentment and happiness, the family life. Okay, so this is somebody that you put a lot of attention and energy into in the recent past. But there's this feeling now of being, having been abandoned through that. I feel as though it's almost like you've been cut off. You've been cut off. I've got it was an impulsive decision. Somebody made an impulsive decision here without really thinking it through first. The Knight of Swords is often the person, like, they have a plan but nobody else knows the plan. It's kind of like, they're a bit of a maverick. They kind of, it's like they rush in and nobody else knows what's going on. They can be quite chaotic and create quite a lot of confusion because you don't always see them coming. And I feel like this was a very hasty cutting you out, a very hasty leaving you out in the cold, away from this situation that you had, or that you thought you had with this Ten of Cups for somebody. Okay, this is somebody that you wanted that family life with. Why is the Judgment card here, please? Why is the Judgment card here, please, for Scorpio? Why is the Judgment card here, please, Spirit? Thank you. This person's looking at you, they're watching you, or it may be that you have found something out. Okay, yeah, no, you found something out. You found something out about this person which has caused you loss. Okay, you've had a change of heart. I'm sensing here. It wasn't all that it seemed. This person, yeah, it's a very quick decision. I'm getting the feeling like this person wasn't giving enough emotionally to the situation. And there's an element here of you watching each other. That's what I'm getting. You found something out. There was something, some information about this person that you found out that changed your opinion of them. And it's created this loss. Switch the energy if it, depending on how it fits. But if this person has cut you out and you are watching them, this is you being left out in the cold. If you made the decision to cut them out, then they're watching you, okay? They're watching you from afar. They're not really communicating about how they feel. I feel like they want a new start. They want a fresh start. They want to start afresh. Okay, why is the King of Cups here, please? Why is the King of Cups here, please? Yeah, I've got a soulmate card here. If you wanna call it soulmates, it's a strong emotional connection with somebody. It's that beautiful card of unconditional love between two people. Okay, why is the King of Cups here? Page of Cups. Yeah, they wanna. Yeah, they've got very strong feelings for you, Scorpio, this person. I feel like they weren't really showing it. And the Page of Cups is telling me that they, it was almost like an immature offer of love, like they weren't ready. But their feelings are incredibly deep for you. There was this idea of having a new start with this person. And they do have really, really deep feelings for you. But it was almost like, it was almost like a dream. I believe they may have given you gifts as well that kind of, yeah, there was this dream of this life together, this 10 of Cups, this fresh start that you were going to have together. But you've had a realization about them. Okay. Right, okay, I'm going to move forward a little bit here. Let's look at the present time. Why is the High Priestess here, please, for Scorpio? Why is the High Priestess here for Scorpio, please? Why is the High Priestess here for Scorpio, please? I feel like this person may have tried to win you over by giving you something. Okay. Something is weighing heavily on your mind at the moment. There's something you don't know that's weighing heavily on your mind. You feel like this has really come to an end, okay? But also because we have a 10 of Wands here, that's the indication that this is a burden that you're going to be able to put down now, and you're moving on from that. And I think your intuition is probably telling you that it's time to move on. Now, with the Death card, it's often a transformation. So it doesn't necessarily mean that something is ending and is done and dusted. It can simply mean that it then becomes something else, okay? It's death and rebirth. It's the idea of living again. So, we're going to see as we move forward here whether or not that's going to come in, because I do have a Magician down here, which tells me that there could be something manifesting into your world. Okay, why is the Tower here, please, for Scorpio? Why is the Tower here, please, for Scorpio? Why is the Tower here, please, for Scorpio? There is definite truth and clarity coming into you at this time, Scorpio. I've got a 10 of Pentacles here. This is about the home, okay? So this Tower moment here, I feel, is definitely related to the home. It is almost like literally the tower or the home, okay? The house that you live in, the place where you reside, wherever that is. I feel that there is this collapse of that, this falling apart of that. You may be going through a really, really tough time at the moment, Scorpio, okay? Why is the Tower here, please? King of Wands. I think that you're dealing with somebody here relating to this, to your home life, that can be quite manipulative, quite controlling. Somebody that's quite charismatic, maybe, that feels like they're holding all the power. Maybe they're coming from a place of vanity or ego at this time. I feel like there are two separate energies coming through here. I feel like there's the person up here that you wanted the happiness with that's holding back or is being left in the cold, that isn't telling you how much they love you. They're kind of just spying on you, and you know, it never really got started up here. Like, you're feeling the loss very, very strongly, but it never really got started. But there's some other stuff going on here for you, Scorpio, with relation to your actual home life, your family life. And I don't feel that the two things are necessarily connected. Okay. Why is the Six of Swords here, please, for Scorpio? Why is the Six of Swords here, please, for Scorpio? I'm going to try and find out what this clarity is that's come in as well. Why is the Six of Swords here, please, Spirit? Thank you. I've got Six of Swords clarified by a Six of Swords. Yeah, so this is definitely you trying to move away from this calamitous situation into calmer waters. I do feel that there's somebody really controlling in your home environment. Was this person some kind of like escapism? Was this like a relationship that you've had with somebody where like you were fantasizing and dreaming about this wonderful life you could have with this person, this new start, this Ace of Pentacles, okay? But then there's this other stuff going on for you as well, which is the collapse of what you know as being familiar. There's almost like a risk of losing everything here, but that you kind of, it needs to happen, and it's moving you into a different stage of life, a calmer, more peaceful stage of life. I mean, Six of Swords clarified by Six of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely some arguments and some bickering going on here. I feel like there are lots of people involved. There's a little bit of chaos. I say a little bit. There's a lot of chaos going on for you in this present time. And it's really burdensome. It's really weighing you down. But I've got lots of tens here, which tells me that you really come into the end of that cycle, that period of life, because of the death card here as well. Intuitively, you know that this needs to happen, Scorpio. It's just that you're having to sit in that place at the moment, and it's deeply uncomfortable. Okay, what's happening here with the Ace of Swords, please? Temperance. Yeah, this is about turning a bad situation into a good situation, okay? It's alchemy. I've got the Hermit card here as well. So searching for truth, searching for answers. You're in a place right now where you're trying to decide. You're trying to decide what the best course of action is. And it's about like really sinking down into your true self to decide what it is that you want. You're searching for the answers here at the moment. Okay, all right, let's have a look at the future, see what's coming in. Okay, King of Swords, please. Why is the King of Swords here, please, for Scorpio? Hierophant. Yeah, so the Hierophant talks about tradition. Again, this could be related to marriage or legal contracts, perhaps relating to the home, to the finances and the wealth in your current life. Okay, and this is the laying down of the rules. Okay, so there's somebody here who's trying to make the rules, somebody here who is looking over the paperwork, looking at the fine print, trying to make decisions based on doing things for the good of all, as in the best course of action. Okay, trying to stay true to oneself moving forward. King of Swords, please. Why is it here? King of Swords, please. And why is it here? King of Swords, please. Thank you. Yeah. King of Pentacles. We've got the King of Swords with the King of Pentacles. This is all about stability and security, doing what's right, doing things by the book. Okay, laying down the law, making some rules. Okay. Probably related to this home situation here. If you are moving away from this home situation and that's starting to fall apart and you're moving into something new, it's really important that you do make sure you're checking the small print. Okay, Two of Wands. Why is it here? Emperor. Oh, dropped all the cards, sorry guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's interesting. I've just found a load of cards on the floor from a completely different deck. They must have been down there for a while. Let me see, because I'm always dropping them on the floor. Let me see what these cards are. This is, oh, this was meant to happen, Scorpio. This was meant to happen. Right. I'm going to read them at the end. I'm going to leave a cliffhanger at the end. Okay. We have the Emperor here. That has never happened before. I've never found cards on the floor like that from another deck. Okay. It's that full moon energy, I tell you. Right, we've got a Nine of Swords and we've got an Emperor here with the Two of Wands. Okay. This is you really stressing out about having to make this decision. You're in this massive stage of transition at the moment, Scorpio. And do you know what? Sometimes it is easier to just stick with what's familiar and to try and claw that back and try and rebuild from what's familiar than it is to actually move into a new way of being and a new start. It's causing you a lot of anxiety, or it will cause a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, overthinking. But I think the advice here from the cards is to try and step back emotionally and make a decision that's based on, you know, logic and what is good for you, what is for your greater good going forward. There's a lot of grounded energy here with the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Emperor. I'm going to hold these three up together because I really want you to see these three cards together. Okay, I want you to sense and feel what I'm feeling from these cards. Okay, I really want you to feel this. Look at the expressions on their faces. This is stoicism at its finest. This is taking control of the situation, thinking from your head rather than your heart. Okay, making really well-informed decisions. Contractual agreements concerning the home, and I can see that this is going to cause you a lot of anxiety. All right, but I am really encouraged by the next two cards. Why is the Magician here, please, for Scorpio? I also want to find out if this person's coming back in as well. Oh wow, look at this. Nine of Pentacles, the card of the single Pringle. This is the card of you stepping into a power and an energy where you are independent, self-made. The worries about money here and what you're losing, you know, those worries can begin to disappear as we move into the future here, because I've got the Nine of Pentacles here. This is somebody who does have what they need. Heartache, heartbreak. Yeah. You are going to have to go through some of this really necessary heartache and heartbreak in order to have this new start. I feel as though it needs to happen, but I also feel that you are also causing that. You will cause that to somebody. I think that somebody's pride is going to take a hit here with the King of Wands. But you're manifesting some abundance towards you, Scorpio. It's coming in towards you. As long as you stay in this energy of being stoic and logical, really using those brain cells, then you're gonna come out on top here. I really do feel it. But it's not without heartache. It's not. I mean, if this is a relationship that's coming to a close, as well as just a home or a house or a place, then, you know, if there is arguments going on here, then yes, there is going to be heartbreak as well. It's just the nature of the beast, I'm afraid. Okay, why is the Fool here, please, for Scorpio? Why is the Fool here, please, for Scorpio Spirit? Thank you for the messages so far. Thank you for the messages so far, Spirit. Okay, I've got another Tower. Yeah, this is all got to collapse, Scorpio. It's all got, you know, there's this sudden sharp shock. This, I mean, we've got two Towers now. One could relate to an actual physical breaking down, as in a change of position in the physical world, a change of home. The other Tower could relate to an epiphany of some sort, a revelation of some sort, because we've then got the Fool who is stepping out. Okay, why is the Fool here, please? Why is the Fool here, please? Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Right, so we now have a counterpart. We now have a King and a Queen of Pentacles here. So the Queen of Pentacles is all about the home. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, as I said, is quite often somebody that's very secure financially. They're secure in business. They're like a business person. The Queen of Pentacles is more about actually securing the home, being the dependable one at home, the one that keeps everything held together, the glue in the family, the grounded influence, the person that everybody goes to when they have a problem. They need somebody dependable. Okay, so we have the Tower here, we have the Fool, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, okay. There is a new start here for you. The Fool reminds us that we actually don't need to take much with us. Everything that we need, we can carry in this bundle here. Okay, it's more about the idea of the potential of stepping out, taking a leap of faith. I feel that you're having a revelation, or you will have a revelation that is what you need to do. But this is also a very grounded energy as well, because we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So I would say to you, Scorpio, there is worry and anxiety here, but you know, try not to worry too much about it, because I can see you really, really coming out on top here. I feel like you've got all the skills you need in order to provide for yourself. Okay, so try not to worry about that. I would also say, do keep an eye on your finances as well. I think there is a message here that, you know, do watch where the money's going. Okay, because we don't want anything to be missed. Like I said, check the contracts, check the bank balances. Okay, that's all I'm going to say to you on that one. Right, let's have a look at these bonus cards that we found on the carpet. We have Two of Pentacles. Okay, restoring balance. Eight of Pentacles, prudence. So again, this is checking the detail, checking the fine print. Princess of Wands. Okay, there could be a message coming in. And Four of Wands. Okay, Four of Wands is that reunion. It's celebration. It can also indicate marriage. All right. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that by restoring this balance in your life, you're going to go through this tower, this collapse, and this idea of needing to manage that very, very carefully, to have a new beginning, to move into calmer waters. By restoring this balance, you're checking the fine print, you're working very hard. This is a time when your due diligence is really needed, Scorpio. You have to focus on what's at hand. You can't afford to be distracted at the moment. There is a Princess of Wands here, which tells me there could be a distraction, okay? There could be a distraction. So just stay focused on what it is that you need to get sorted at this time. This connection up here where there is a lot of love, you know, there's a reason why you're left out in the cold, or you have left that person out in the cold, or maybe you've done it to each other. And there's this very superficial, top level kind of spying on each other going on, all right? So this has changed. This was one thing, and now it's changed, and it's changed for a reason. Okay, there is a card here of reunion, of celebration, potentially even marriage and the coming together of two people. Okay, so that is definitely coming up in the future. Watch out for this message coming in from this page or Princess of Wands, because it could be an apology. It could be an apology. And there is a promise here of this in the future. Okay, so just watch for that coming, but don't be distracted. There's clearly a lot of balance you need to find at the moment. Okay, right, I'm just going to do a couple of oracles from this deck, just to see if there's any extra messages that Spirit wants for you today. All right. Okay, what else is coming in for Scorpio, please? What does Scorpio need to know? Thank you, Spirit. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? I feel like this message that's coming in for you is definitely, it's all about the future. It's about your future happiness. Okay, there's somebody is going to come towards you. I feel it's probably this person up here. Okay, there's some clarity coming. Okay, thank you, Spirit. The Cup, replenishment. Okay, fill your cup. Okay, this is definitely asking you to fill your own cup. At this time, I feel like the focus can't be on love. Okay, the focus can't be on love. You need to give that to yourself at this time, Scorpio. You've got stuff to deal with here. Okay, But you can fill your own cup. You can give yourself happiness. It's not always about what other people can bring to you, okay? Change your point of view. This is like a Hanged Man card. Change your point of view. Again, do you remember up here I said there'd been a change of position, there'd been a change of point of view? And I do think, again, this is telling you that you need to see this as a necessary thing that's happening. When you're going through this deep anxiety and this overthinking, it would be really helpful to remind yourself why it's happening, okay? Because sometimes in the dark of night, when things seem really, really bad, it's so hard to see the truth. And the Nine of Swords is really that card that says that it's the same thought going around in your head over and over and over again. Okay, so we want to get out of that a little bit if we can. All right, Scorpio? Okay, anything else, please, for Scorpio before we close out this reading? Spread your wings. Spread your wings. This is like the Fool card down here that we've got at the end of the reading. There's this leap. You're going to take this leap off a cliff, okay? And you're going to know that you will land on solid ground because you've got the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? There is a home for you. There is a place for you to reside where you feel safe, and it's okay to spread your wings now. This is going to release you. This is going to bring you freedom, and it's going to bring you freedom to move towards this happiness. It's going to bring you freedom to move towards this Ten of Cups, this Four of Wands. Okay, I really do feel that. I feel like you're freeing yourself, Scorpio. I feel like you're freeing yourself at this time. It's just there's a lot of chaos to work your way through. I do hope this has helped you. The harp, tranquility. So, okay, with the harp also, it's about composing your own music. This is the opportunity for you to make some decisions about how you want to be going forward. Play your own music. There's tranquility here as well. So I do think that Spirit's also telling you that this could be a really good time to play music, okay? Find some tranquility within yourself because you've got a lot of really, really big decisions to make. Okay, so anyway, I hope that's helped, Scorpio. Please like, subscribe. That really helps me massively. I'll be back really soon for another reading. In the meantime, enjoy the energies of the full moon this week, and I'm going to send my love with you. Goodbye.